Oh yeah, PMacMovies back for another PMacMovies weekly haul video. How's everybody's week going? Thanks for joining me here on PMacMovies. Glad you're here. I got a couple stacks. We got Mill Creek, we got Goodwill, we got Dollar General, and some Amazon stuff. I got my hood up. I've been keeping my hood up inside. Keeps me nice and warm. And even when I lay down, gives a little extra cushion. I just prefer it. Let's go hood up for this PMacMovies haul video here. Before I get into this, make sure you help support the channel by just hitting that thumbs up button there if you enjoy my videos. And you can check out the link in the description section for other ways that you can help support PMacMovies if you get entertainment from these videos and you are inclined to do so. Let's get into some hoarding, baby. Where shall we start? Let's take a look at Mill Creek. Mill Creek is nice enough to send me stuff to show off on my channel. So I'll give them the top billing. And a lot of times they send me pretty much everything. This time it seemed like they were sending people kind of some different stuff. So I had my eye on a Hudson Hawk, the VHS slipcover edition. They didn't send me that one. They did send me some other cool stuff though, so I'm not too brokenhearted about it. A little bit, but not too bad, because Hudson Hawk, actually a movie that I like. I have it on DVD. Actually, I have it on Mill Creek Blu-ray, but I hear that Blu-ray, it's on with another movie. It's not very good. The audio's messed up and things like that. But I do enjoy the movie, so at some point I'll be getting the VHS slipcover edition. But they did send me a couple other VHS slipcover editions that I don't already own, so that's pretty cool. You know, Mill Creek doing a good job with these. And the thing about Mill Creek is they put out budget stuff. Some people complain about the quality. I personally am not as picky as long as it looks pretty decent. Like I was watching, what was I watching? It was Mill Creek. I was watching some Mill Creek Blu-ray, and people complained about the picture quality, and I was like, I thought it was pretty good. Or even their DVD of the Mindy Project, the quality, the picture quality for how many episodes they threw on a disc seemed pretty good. There are issues with those discs, though. But let's take a look at what I got with the VHS slipcover ones. Very happy to get this one because I have never seen this movie, but I'm interested in it because it's got Richard Gere and Kim Basinger. It is No Mercy here on Blu-ray. And they even, you know, the Slippy is in, well, it's actually not in great condition, but these VHS Slippies, if they're not in good condition, it kind of... That's how they're kind of supposed to look because they're supposed to look retro. But, you know, you'd like a mint one, but when you're getting them for free, you can't complain too much. Richard Gere, Kim Basinger. I've never seen this one, never owned it. And you guys know that PMac owns pretty damn much everything. And then another one that I've never owned. This slipcover's beat up pretty good. It is Vibes here. Cyndi Lauper, Jeff Goldblum, and Peter Falk are in this one. This sounds like kind of a fun one. Romance and comedy, adventure, yawns. The yawn wasn't directed towards Vibes. I got up early, don't judge me. So those are all the VHS slipcovers I got. You know, Hudson Hawk also coming out. And then I think there was When a Stranger Calls, which would be another pretty cool one. I did, however, get one that I wasn't sure I was going to get because sometimes they don't send me these complete series. It's Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, the complete series. I actually started this one. I watched the first episode and started the second. I don't know if it's necessarily up my alley, but I did like this girl. I don't even know what her name is, Ellie Kemper. I liked her in The Office. I felt like she was maybe a better supporting type of role than a main character type of role. And like I said, I don't know if this series is really up my alley, but give it a little bit more of a shot. Really cool to have the whole series, though, on Blu-ray. And again, if Mill Creek wasn't around, would we be getting physical copies of something like this, or the Mindy Project, or other things that they're putting out? 30 Rock on Blu-ray. These would not have gotten these sets if not for Mill Creek. So, good stuff. And then a couple 2-pack Blu-rays. These may have both been at Dollar Tree. I know, I'm quite sure that Life Happens was at Dollar Tree, and I'm pretty sure I have it. It's a Universal one, and I think I have my copies over there somewhere of the Universal one. And then Wild Child also with Emma Roberts, who I don't think I own Wild Child, which I do like Emma Roberts. So it's cool to get that one. And they're both on one disc. You know, Mill Creek does this, 2 on 1 disc. I think for a lot of the people that are going to be buying these, the quality is going to be good enough. For people that really want top-of-the-line picture and sound, probably not going to be happy with it. But the casual buyer, the casual fan, is going to be okay with these sets. You even got some bonus features on Wild Child, according to this. You got a few bonus features, including a commentary, deleted scenes, making of. Are those really on this? It says they are. And then this one was actually pretty cool. I do have White Noise, The Light on DVD, and I've watched that one. I don't really remember too much. It's been quite a while. And then Rosewood Lane, which looks like a pretty good kind of thriller type of thing, starring Rose McGowan, from the director of Jeepers Creepers. He's a creeper. He is a creeper. But White Noise, The Light. I remember that being a direct-to-video sequel of White Noise, and a lot of people said it was better than White Noise, which I have on Blu-ray, but I still haven't seen. So this is a pretty decent 2-pack for a couple horror-ish thriller type of things. And then we got some like indie movies that they put out on DVD. This one looks like more of a drama. What the Night Can Do here. What the Night Can Do. Luana is a 12-year-old girl struggling to grasp the world collapsing around her. As her parents separate and her estranged grandfather falls ill, lost and confused, one unlikely person will help her find her way. What the Night Can Do on DVD. We got a kind of action-adventure type of thing here. Pagan Warrior. We got some Krampus in this one. Somebody's summoning Krampus to help them. And Pagan Warrior. Looks like an action fantasy movie there. Pagan Warrior. Then we got a couple that look like horror movies. The Girl in the Crawl Space. Looks pretty creepy. Girl in the Crawl Space. And then Sean C. Phillips in restricted area here. Sean C. Phillips from YouTube. Sean C. Phillips here with another, what is it? Blu-ray shopping video. What does he say? Sean C. Phillips here with another Blu-ray DVD shopping video, guys. I can't remember. I don't really watch Sean too much. Into Best Buy we go! That is all for Mill Creek. So again, I do appreciate those for Mill Creek to show off some cool stuff. And we got, there's supposed to actually be, I think later this month it releases, the Return of Ultraman set. I think those ones released February 20-something. A lot of the ones I showed off here are already out this Tuesday, so a lot of those ones are already out. Some of them might be a little bit later in February. You can certainly find those on the Mill Creek website or Amazon. They're not hard to find. Let's take a look at what I got from Goodwill. A movie that I already have, but it came with a... Was this still sealed? No, this one was not sealed, but the Slippy's good. It is BFG. For some reason, they priced it at only $1.99. All the Blu-rays there are $3. So maybe, you know, they just slipped up on this one. But the slipcover is actually in pretty good condition. And I don't know if my copy has a slipcover. It might. I'm not sure. And then, you know, the digital code was working too. I watched part of that. Didn't really care for it that much, but I need to watch it again and finish it. That's even actually a Steven Spielberg movie, which all his movies are propaganda. And not you know, when people think of propaganda, they just think of like government or like war. That's not all propaganda is. There's a lot of things embedded in movies to get you to think a certain way about something. And if you're not sharp on it, they can really sway you. And, you know, it's happening without you even knowing. So just putting that out there. A lot of that was Steven Spielberg movies in particular. This one was still sealed for $2.99. Nixon here on Blu-ray. I think I have the DVD of this, and I think I watched it years ago. It's an Oliver Stone movie, and this is actually a 2-disc set. Disc 1 has the movie, and disc 2 has the bonus material, but this one has the extended edition. Kino released this recently. That one has the theatrical and probably the extended too. I don't know, but it's going to be a lot more than what I paid for that one. Don't know much about this one, but I do like these British ones. Far from the maddening crowd. It was not the $15. It was $1.99. Me and Charmaine tend to like these ones, like Pride and Prejudice and stuff like that. We like that. We like those. I didn't know that this thing was out of print. I remember seeing this in the Walmart 550 bins back in the day, and I was like, $2, I'll snag it. And it's in mint condition. Like the package isn't, but the DVDs of Rose Red are in mint condition. This is actually the artwork is fine. It's just that the plastic on the outside got torn up, but that was a pretty good one. And I remember when this was on TV. I was a kid, and I watched portions of it. I don't even know what year that was. Looks like they didn't even use the discs. I don't know what year that was. Let's see if it says here on the back, 2001. I mean, I guess I would have been in like high school or whatever back then. And I remember being on TV, but I didn't watch the whole thing. That is all for Goodwill. Not a whole lot of Goodwill this week, but good enough will. I got a couple. Actually, these were buy one, get one on Amazon. Zero Dark 30. This was $6 and buy one, get one. And just with the prices, and I already had most of this stuff, it just made sense to get 2 copies of these, 2 codes. And this is a total made-up propaganda movie. Totally, they it's based on a true story, the greatest manhunt in history. Totally made up. Haven't even watched the movie yet. I know it's made up. How dare you? You're a conspiracy theorist. And then Escape Room here on Blu-ray. I bought 2 copies of this. This was $10.50. So it ended up being a little bit over $5. This is actually a really good one. I really enjoyed this movie. Something like Cube. Reminds me of something like Cube. Somebody on my Instagram compared it to Saw. I was more thinking something like Cube, and I really thought it was a fun, entertaining thriller. That's a good one. Escape Room. And I believe one of these copies is going to Kimberly. So I'm going to have to put one of those aside at some point. So I didn't really buy much this week. The rest of the stuff is Dollar General from last weekend, which I showed off some of the stuff I got from Dollar General on my last haul video. But then I went to like 3 Dollar Generals, 4. I went to 3 more the next day, and then I went to another one, which I didn't end up getting anything. But I got some stuff. I got some Blu-rays. I got some stuff. Let's take a look at the Blu-rays I got. So some Dollar Generals were getting these and some weren't. pretty much the same thing. So, you know, if you have a bunch of Dollar Generals in your area, your chances are you're going to be able to find most, if not all, of the Blu-rays. I think some of the DVDs I got, some of the Full Moon DVDs, are more rare. Let's take a look. First one that I do already own, but my copy was a used copy. It's The Forest. My copy was in fine condition, but for $4 with a working code, I decided to go ahead and get it again, you know, for a mint copy. This is starring one of the girls from Game of Thrones. Her name is Natalie Dormer. It looks like it's probably a pretty generic horror movie, probably not that great. I know the reviews weren't that great. $3.95. These Blu-rays are $3.95. Here's this one's interesting. I've never seen it cheap before. Again, got bad reviews, but it looks like it might be somewhat fun. The Darkness, starring Mr. Kevin Bacon, from the producers of The Purge and Insidious. Again, a working code. It's never been, I've never seen it for, you know, even on sale for cheap. So for $3.95, that's a beer me. It's kind of a horror movie. Radha Mitchell's also in it. The son, when their young son brings home 5 mystical stones he found on their family's camping trip to the Grand Canyon, Peter and Brony begin to notice strange things happening in their house. Sounds like an interesting setup. Apparently it's a crappy movie, unfortunately, but PMac still had to snag it. This is a cool one. This is one that I have on DVD, and it is a good movie if you're looking for a modern Western. It's got to be good. It's got Ethan Hawke in it. It's Ethan Hawke and John Travolta in the Valley of Violence. This is a really cool one. If you see this at your Dollar General, I would give you the advice to snag that shit up. Pretty good movie. And I think I just said I have this one on DVD, but I can get rid of the DVD and just go Blu-ray, baby. Then this looks like you know, a little drama. It's called Race here. I think it means race in more than one way, boy. Race on Blu-ray and digital HD. Universal started to skimp. They're just giving you the Blu-ray and not the combo pack, unfortunately, in a lot of their sets. And then one, I thought this was Universal too, Beyond the Mask. This is actually like a Christian adventure movie, but the digital code on it says with Christian, includes digital HD with Christian cinema. I don't know. I'm not sure about that code. The movie looks like it might actually be fun, and it's only $1.95 for that one, so that's a little cheapy. And then I like George C. Scott. I probably wouldn't have got this otherwise. It's The Hindenburg, starring George C. Scott. This is another Universal one, directed by Robert Wise, 2 hours and 6 minutes. I don't think I've ever seen that one cheap before. And then I just got some DVDs. We got, I found this actually at a store I went back to, the store that's nearest here. I found this Trancers 3-pack. It has Trancers, Trancers 2, and Trancers 3. It said previously viewed. Open it up. The discs are in, I think, close to mint condition, if not mint. However, I popped in the first Trancers, and oh god, the picture quality's horrible. Hopefully, the second and third one, the picture quality is a little bit better. The movie looked like it might be interesting. Kind of remind me of like Blade Runner. I'm sure it's a lot worse than Blade Runner, but I might look into getting the first one on Blu-ray and hoping that the other two are decent on here. I could pop them in and check, but the first one was it looked like VHS or worse. It was pretty bad. Some other Full Moon stuff I got, so I don't know about the quality of these, but Halloween Haunts here. This is a 3-movie set. This was $1.95, said previously viewed on it. It looks like they're brand new to me. You know, I looked at the discs and they looked fine. It's got the movies Killer Eye, Decadent Evil, and Skullheads. Sound like some cute ones. That's cute. That's cute. Did I get some other Full Moon ones? Yeah, I got this This one's probably horrible too, but it was only $1. Tomb of Terror. This is like an anthology type of movie. 3 horror tales. Probably terrible. And then just a bunch of other stuff I got. I got Beneath the Harvest Sky here. I mostly got this. It looked decent, and it's got Aidan Gillen from Game of Thrones. He's a pretty good actor. He's pretty intense. He always seems like he's like playing an evil guy. He's always up to something, that Aidan. And then I got Abducted here. Don't know much about this one. Asylum Entertainment put this out. $1. We got Dollar Tree going on at Dollar General. This one was $1.95, but it looked and sounded good. Separate Lies, starring Emily Watson, Tom Wilkinson, and Rupert Everett. This is a Fox release, actually. Fox put this out. $1.95. I decided to splurge. This one was also $1. Resolution here. I thought I might actually already have this, but I kind of looked through my stuff, and I don't think I do. And it sounded pretty decent. Resolution. Another indie one there for $1. Another $1 one. This one, Guy Pearce. If it's got Guy Pearce in it, I'm probably going to get it. Death-Defying Acts. Houdini's Secret here. Catherine Zeta-Jones. Timothy Spall. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Saoirse Ronan when she was younger. She's been in quite a bit since she's grown up. This looks like a fantastic one. WWE's John Morrison in Hercules Reborn. That's some silly entertainment. Fantasy action entertainment. Only $1. If it was at Dollar Tree, I would get it. Why not get it at Dollar General for $1? And then I got this one because Jason Momoa is in it. It's Sugar Mountain. Jason Momoa in Sugar Mountain. $1. And then another one that's $1, starring Martin Donovan, who I've seen in a fair amount of things. I don't know if I've ever seen him as the lead actor, but it is Duress. This looks like a kind of a thriller. Richard, a single father, is witness to a violent crime of a charismatic killer. He becomes a pawn in his violent game. When with his daughter taken captive, Richard is forced to complete a series of the killer's sadistic tasks in order to keep his daughter alive. A heart-pounding thriller, Duress is a shot of adrenaline with a twist you don't want to miss. Screen Media presents Duress for only $1 at Dollar General. Let me know your thoughts on anything I snagged up here in this PMacMovies haul video. What did you find at Dollar General? Did you go out hunting after PMac told you that there's new Dollar General stuff? I know you did. I know you did. Let me know what you got. Let me know your thoughts on anything I snagged up in this video. And again, take a look in the description section for ways that you can help support the channel. Help support your best entertainment. We all know it is. We all know that PMacMovies is great entertainment. This guy's full of himself. We'll see you next time on PMacMovies. PMacMovies.